The following program is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
This I've got to see.
It's worth watching, so stay tuned.
Welcome to the C-Note Show. We're featuring Ian's watch today. Ian's Inspector Gadget James Bond watch. I love it. If you're in Spain and your watch is any less than 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters, then you just ain't a real man. You got truck balls here. You got watches in Spain. Good to know, because we're going to fucking be in Spain this year. I'm just going to start saying it every single day. Vaccine stuff's coming out. Pharmacies are starting to get them. Stock market's pumped about Biden. Apparently that's like his number one thing. I'm not political. I don't watch any of that stuff, but Biden's promised us 1,500 kajillion vaccines by summertime. That should be enough. I don't know. I'm not a numbers guy. Whatever. Steve's like, that sounds enough. That sounds like enough. Todd's here. Ian, Steve, Rob, Patrick, Andy. Kent's here. Let's get this started. Stoutimus Teachidius Statidius is coming in as well. And if you haven't met this gorgeous woman to my left, this is Miss Cynthia Kruse. She's the only woman allowed in this show for her professional feminine perspective. We've been in private practice for going on 5 years, combined 50,000 hours of work in this field of psychology, seduction, relationship, and then all the therapy books that I'm just going to say, all the therapy books, all that. I just summed up like years of college training, therapy books. Yeah, well, those, like Piotrowski and I like to talk about, that's how he basically referenced the therapy. I don't know. That shit. That's that Freudian lay you down on the couch and get you to do free association for 4 years. That's not what we do here. Cynthia, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I know I don't have a watch on, but I mean, hold on. Can I strap this to my wrist? It's about as thick as my. Never mind. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, and if you want to get all the recordings, if you're here, if you guys are here, JT came in, Harry's here. Love you guys. If you guys have not gotten access to our free membership area, you can get all the recordings of the C-Note Show, greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. And just Saturday, I put on there, I tweaked and polished the 3 recordings that I've done for breath practices, awareness, and presence practices. I combined those. Cynthia and I created the drill and lead technique. Okay, that's how you dig deep into your stuff, some presence practice. And I did a fire breath recording and Ujjayi, I'm not going to say that correctly, but Ujjayi power breath recording as well. And also behind that power breath recording is a connecting with her feminine heart. What she means when she says she wants to connect with your heart and she can't feel your heart. She can't feel you from the neck down. I talk about basically heart connection. That's the short version. I don't have time to go. That's the short version. And then as far as below that into your groin and your lower body, that's a different level of transmission. So we as guys are really good up here. And we're working on this next for a lot of us. And then the advanced and sexual and grounding connection is, lower body below your diaphragm, basically diaphragm and down. So those are all practices. The breath practices incorporate those. Absolutely. The fire breath practice incorporates that. So greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP to get free access to all that stuff. Cynthia so amazingly is starting to put her sexcapade spots out there as well. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not a part of that, it's free, or our free Facebook group is my website /Facebook. Get in there for free. So that was my 60-second commercial there. So let's get into it. I've got some Dan Bacon that I shared yesterday. 2 days ago on Saturday, I had the live tribe call with all the good guys to Great Men Tribe and you guys as well. Some of you guys came on there as well. And I shared 40 seconds of Dan Bacon. And I want to share a couple more minutes of that. Our theme this week is, I got the wrong screen up. Tarzan, damn it. So our theme this week is the secrets of subcommunication. Last week, we talked about if she's causing destruction or if she's right in your face or the boogeyman is terrorizing you, what you do and what you say, whether to yourself or to her. That was last week. So if you didn't watch the naked destruction theme of last week, go back and watch that. This week is the secret to subcommunication. Know how to have power in relationship with her. That's our theme this week. Let's get it started. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Oh, you are a man starting to rise in the world. And you want to know Cynthia's sexcapade spot today of get her to move against your tongue.
Oh, I forgot the word too.
Get her move. You don't even need it. Get her to move against your tongue. Yeah, I was looking at starfish.
Yes, there's two of them, so that
there are
counted
two.
for
Right.
the word two.
I just knew that there was a two in there somewhere. Get her to move against your tongue. That's going to be Cynthia's sexcapade spot. She normally does that with about 10 to 15 minutes left in the show. So, at 11:45 a.m. I don't think I said it's Monday, February 8th, 2021. She normally does that with about a quarter, 15 minutes left, quarter to the hour, as far as that goes. And 8675309, welcome on the phone. I don't know who that is. Joe's here. I don't know if Stautimus Tigidius. I don't know if you heard me say that before. Let's go ahead and what do I want to do? Oh, yeah. So we start on the platform of comedy, guys, because, apparently I pronounced it correctly. I think he's a high school English teacher, which was my fucking bane in school. So, yeah, Stout, fucking A+, good. I'll write that over my report card from high school because I need that. So what was I saying? Aside from moving against your tongue, why we're here for some comedy to start off, and then we dive into the shit. You want to know how to get more hugs, kisses, sex, and affection in your life. You want to know the skills of modern relationship, how to be an amazing man, that furnace within your own self, and also how to have the skills of seduction, connection, heart connection, grounding, how to move through your own triggered shit. We're going to talk about that. We are here because you want to learn how to make her love you for life, guys. We use the 3 forms of confidence. We use the how, the what, and the why, the spiritual, the behavioral, and the emotional. That's right, the emotional. And we had a man in one of our relaunch groups in the WhatsApp chat this morning said that knowing how to control his emotional response, the physiological response, was one of the most important things that he's learned through this work. What it feels like when you're about to be escalated and what to do about it. And I'm going to jump into some Alabaster Girl again right away quick here. Alabaster Girl by Zan Purian is a more advanced level book. The 3 phases of coaching that I take a man through, that we take a man through, Cynthia and Rob Piotrowski, Andy Malloy, Jason Bradbury, and myself, the 5 coaches right now on Great Men Move Mountains, are stop, grow, ask. So you got to stop fucking up. You have to grow your own frame, your own values, your own skills as a man. You must do those things. And then you're going to start asking her through statements, through inviting, right? Not asking like a little boy, but inviting, and through statements, asking her to join you in this new frame, this new life that you have, right? And so Zan Purian's book, Alabaster Girl, is more in that ask phase. It's more advanced. So don't be trying to do this out of the chute. You got to grow your own frame first, turn your own shoulders like we talk about. So let me read a quote from the book. I'm actually about a third to almost a halfway into this book right now. It's quite large and in charge like Roger. So I'm taking it one chunk at a time. Yeah, buddy. Roger. Here we go, Zan. It's a perfect balance, a tightrope they traverse with ease. So this is about men that are phenomenal with women, men that walk through the world of women with ease. It's a perfect balance, a tightrope they traverse with ease. The leader side of them is never aggressive or controlling. The leader side of them is firm and in command. Say that would be in your frame, grounded and calibrated. And the boyish side of them is never mewling or pitiable. It's playful and beaming and in need of a bath. I read that part on our show maybe 2 weeks ago. So here's a new part. All sexual aggression is sexual frustration. So let me pause there for a second. I recommended Ryan Stone's, what he calls his sidebar series, his review of No More Mr. Nice Guy. If you've been in this work for 4 seconds, you've heard of the book No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert Glover. That's the #1 book every single man needs to read. And losing my train of thought here. Oh, Ryan Stone's sidebar series, he reviews that, which is a phenomenal he has, I think, 9 episodes of around an hour of him giving feedback from his red pill point of view. So Ryan Stone is RIAN Stone. And I give a nod to guys when I honor their stuff. He's got amazing stuff. I'm here to honor other coaches when I, can give you other resources. So that's about 8 or 9 hours of curriculum that I've given to our advanced group. And within the nice guy generally shoves down all of his sexual desires. He segregates his wants into that's not what good guys do. That's not what a man is supposed to do. Whether you learn that from your mom or from the sort of culture that you grew up in, maybe from teachers and everyone in your life, all the feminine energy in your life in modern age has taught men to be nice, to never be aggressive, which is a good idea when, mommy wants her little boy to act well and to be socially accepted or accepted into, an office job or something that's sort of more of a passive type position where you don't want to ruffle any feathers. The problem is none of that shit gets a woman excited for you. None of that stuff is polarizing. None of that is going to keep her hot for you in relationship. So it's good to understand those skills, but we want to be aware of what happens when we shove aside our sexual desires, or we have what Ryan Stone would say, too many emotions for that situation. We haven't been practiced in maybe the stoicism of it's okay to not feel good every second. You're not entitled to feel great every minute of every day of your life. That's not how it works.
To watch the rest of this episode for free and other episodes, go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. Punch in your info and watch the rest for free.
Get more affection, love, and sex in your marriage. Get less paralyzing fear and rejection. Never miss an episode. Watch anytime, anywhere, 3 a.m. on the toilet. Get full episodes. GreatMenMoveMountains.com/VIP. The C Note Show.